Data encapsulation. The wrapping up of data and methods into a single unit is known as encapsulation. The data is not accessible to the outside world. Only the methods that are wrapped up in the class can access it. This is also known as data hiding, as it insulates data from the direct access by the program. Data abstraction. Data abstraction refers to the act of representing essential features without including the background details or explanations. Classes are defined as a list of abstract attributes and methods are defined to operate on those attributes. The actual values to the attributes are assigned when we create an object of that class. In object-oriented approach, the two concepts of encapsulation and abstraction go together. Abstraction is the representation of only the essential features of an object, while encapsulation is the hiding of the non-essential features. Think of a person driving a car. He does not need to know the internal working of the engine or the way gear changes work to be able to drive the car. Encapsulation. Instead, he only needs to know things such as how much turning the steering wheel needs, etc. Abstraction. Inheritance. Inheritance is the process by which objects of one class acquire the properties of objects of another class. Inheritance provides a powerful and natural mechanism for organizing and structuring your software. Classes can inherit attributes and behavior from their superclasses by deriving one class from another using the simple syntax provided by the programming language. We can derive a new class from an existing one and add some more additional features to it. This concept provides the facility of reusability of code. For example, consider a class animals. We can then derive a class birds from animals by adding attributes for flying. So the class bird will inherit all attributes of animal class with additional attributes of its own. Polymorphism. Polymorphism means to process objects differently based on their data type. In other words, it means one method with multiple implementations for a certain class of action. Which implementation to be used is decided at runtime depending upon the situation, that is, data type of the object. This can be implemented by designing a general interface which provides generic methods for a certain class of action. Interface. An interface is a contract between a class and the outside world. It is a group of functions that can be implemented by any class. When a class implements an interface, it provides the behavior published by that interface. For example, consider an interface shape with a group of functions for area and perimeter. A class square that implements this interface will have methods to calculate area and perimeter of a square. Another class circle could also implement this interface to calculate the area and perimeter in another way. Package. A package is a namespace for organizing classes and interfaces in a logical manner. It is like a mini world in which they exist. Placing your code into packages makes large software projects easier to manage. You can import a package in your program whenever required. For example, in a large project, solar system, you may have a class Moon in package Earth and also a class Moon in package Jupiter, but both have their own separate namespace.